Two Shakes chat. Enjoy the vibes. We're going to have fun tonight. me flip over to studio really quick. Make sure that we're good. Yep, cameras are loaded. Mouth, it seems to be working this time. We'll see if it stays. It has a lot to do with the direction of where I've got my mic placed, so my audio might be a little bit different. But as they say, chat, that'll be okay. We'll make it work. We're gonna make this work. All right. Put that over there, and we are going to transition over. So, I meant to, once again, do some stuff this weekend. We're getting there, chat. A lot of these challenges that I am facing are not technical. They are other things. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that, chat. But I hope you all are having a good night. So I mentioned we're going to set the stage here a little bit because I want to go over something. So what do I mean by we got a bullshit MO going on here? So let's just cover that really quick. So the major order for another day is to try and hold this planet or defend against 8 Illuminate attacks. And that's just not going to happen. Let's just put it that way, chat. That is just not going to happen. There's just too much going on. These guys or the Illuminate are hitting very, very hard. That's the truth of the matter. They're just freaking holding. They're gonna hold this ground. There's not much that we can. They're gonna take what they're gonna take. There really is almost nothing we can do about it. Let me bring in this website that I found, or that somebody on Twitter posted, or on X posted to me. And I think it's actually very important that we look at that. And I'm gonna update my kill count too. I'm gonna fix this. We're gonna capture this. And we're gonna put it up on the screen. There we go. Okay, so here's what we got. We are looking at a site called Helldivers Companions. We're gonna pop that up right here. There we go. That way it shows up. So this is helldiverscompanion.com. And we can get a much bigger detailed overview of the map situation right now, including we can see more information here about the current planets that are under attack. So let's set the stage here. So we can see that according to their data right now, we have 35,800 Helldivers working this planet. And we can actually also view the details of the planet here too. So we got 35,820 on there. You can even see the amount of missions that have been completed, how many have failed. Let's see here. What I'm looking for is the important part of it here. I want to see the amount of time it's going to take, because you see this was when the planet was under our control, and then we failed the defense, and now we have to liberate it, which honestly the DSS is much better at helping us do than it was during the attempt to hold the planet. Let's see if we can go back. I want to look at. So we're contributing, our forces are at a value of 4.492%. The standard resistance is 3%. So we are obviously going to win the fight as long as this number stays higher. Our blue number stays higher than the red number. So they're saying it is going to complete in 28 hours, or we have victories in 28 hours as long as nothing changes. So our major order ends in 24 hours plus 13, so 37 hours. So if this holds up, we will complete, the Helldivers will actually complete the MO by letting the planet fall first and then retaking it. So I'm not honestly too worried about doing the MO. I did a bunch of bot missions last week and over the weekend, because I am genuinely working on my first major video, my first major Helldivers content video, which is going to be kind of like a how-to guide. And I gotta give the people credit on X for pointing me to this website, and I really want to share that with you all, because you can also come in here and you can see all the active fronts right now. You can see all the active fronts that are in play right now, and where everything else. where everything else is. And then also too, we can come in and look at various planet statistics. And then they also have, like we can also come in here too and look at war bond details. Like we can see how many, like this information right here, how many medals you have to spend in order to unlock the different tiers. This was something I was trying to research over the weekend, but they've already got this all right here that we can already, so like this is important information, because like one of the first questions that gets asked is like, what war bonds do I get? What do I work on? And what I came to was, what is your front? What are you gonna fight? Because there's usually Helldivers, generally speaking, have a preferred front that they want to take on, whether it's the Illuminate or bots or the bugs. Squids, bots, or bugs. But your loadout is genuinely going to change depending on which front you want to fight on. And so that information is always extremely important to have. So that is important to have here. I'm going to bring up. So now we're going to flip over and we're going to bring up, I want to bring up this video that I had sent. I want to see where I sent it. Let's see here, where was it? I think I put it, it's in one of these group chats. Here we go. So one of the things that I was looking at was like, what's a good build for each side, right? I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, you need to get all the war bonds, because that's obviously not the case. You do not need to get all the war bonds. You do not need to get everything in every war bond in order to be effective in this game. That's not the case. That's not true. You don't need to do that. It is what it is. But I've got a pretty good idea what I want to do for the bot, what I want to put together in a video for the bots. And I've got a pretty good idea. Obviously, I've got a very good idea what I want to do for the bugs, because I'm primarily a bug fighter. But the squids are a whole nother matter, because you have to handle so much shit right up front. So I did a little bit of research. I found this guy's video, Antique Nova. He did a Helldivers 2, no stims, no deaths, 938 squid kills on as a solo super Helldive, and he did a map clear. We're not going to have the audio, but we are going to go through and we are going to do, where's my playback speed? There we go. I want to do it at double time. So we start off with the loadout. I want to get the whole loadout in the screen here. So here we go. This is actually a good place to stop it. So what he's got an Eagle airstrike. He's got the auto cannon, and he has the 2 machine gun turrets, the Gatling and the machine gun turret. Both of those are really good options. And he's about to choose the booster here that puts a little mini turret on all the supply pods that come down. And his whole premise on this is that he's going to advance under turret and Eagle Strike fire. He's going to use the auto cannon to smoke the big guys. He's going to use them to smoke overseers. And he's going to use them to smoke harvesters. So let's take a look here. We're going to review. We're going to commentate and critique as he goes through. So the armor that he also chose is the one that gives plus 30% recoil reduction and plus 2 throwables. So whatever you want to use is good. Let's start. Okay, right off rip, he comes out, he's calling. Now what you're going to see him do here in this video a lot is you're going to see him relying on his radar here on the bottom right. He's going to be relying on that sucker quite a bit because he's going to have enemies all around him and everywhere. So he's going to start with calling down his autocannon first. Now, if I make any commentary about this guy's skill or this guy's shooting, know that it is done with the full knowledge and understanding that if this guy says, suck my dick, I'm going to reply with present it. Because what this guy did is incredible. This guy's skill is amazing. And I'm probably not going to have too much. I'm probably not going to have too many critiques per se. But we're going to look at what he's doing here. So, first thing he's going to start out with, he knows he's got enemy in the black box area because that's where he drops, right? So he's going to run up. He knows he's got enemy. He can hear them. He's going to start by throwing down the slower machine gun, and he's going to call an Eagle airstrike. It's going to wipe them out. Oh, and I should probably also mention, too, for throwables, he's using the incendiary grenade. Not incendiary impact, but incendiary grenade. And he's also using the sickle, which I can actually understand, because one of the big... So, like, the sickle obviously has that whole recharge factor, right? You can go... You know, the sickle is a gun that, if you just... You know, that is heat-based. So, if you just let it cool off, and let it recharge, it will recharge. And it also has the advantage of being one of the fastest reloading guns in the game if you let it run, if you run the gun dry. So in this case, if you let the gun completely overheat, it's going to eject the ice cartridge, which is half the reload step right there. So then it takes 2 seconds to slap in another ice. So good choice here. Not only that, it just cuts them down really quickly. So you can see right there, he's firing at the overseers. Gets them. Now he's got the area clear. One of the other advantages of throwing the turret into that I've noticed when I've tried a modified version of this build against the bugs is that the enemy will the enemy AI logic will lock on to the first thing that draws their attention. So he tosses the turret in there, and lets the turret draw them in and draw their attention, and then he flanks. So now he's already got the box, and you can see he's got the first harvester. So here we go. He's throwing down the Gatling Sentry, and he's throwing down an Eagle strafing run to knock the shields out. Let's go back. So Eagle Strike comes in. Let's slow down. I'm gonna put it on 1080 quality. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. We're going to, sleep timer is off. I want to go to quarter speed. Let's watch this, because to me this is important. So he throws the Eagle Strafe, and it's gonna, and remember, when you throw the strafe the Eagle comes in from behind the player, or from behind the beacon, and it starts firing at just before the beacon, like right on the beacon, and it goes in a straight line for about a second. So you see, the Eagle's going to come in. He's already lining up the shot. So the important thing here to look at is that he is targeting one of the 2 shield beacons on the harvester. So there's one above it and there's one below it. Destruction of either pylon will prevent the harvester from getting shields. So he's already lining up that shot. He just needs the shields to come down. That first shot comes down. He's firing. He waits for it to line back up, and then boom. There it is. You can see the sparks. He has the pylon. And now he's going to move his targeting to the... Okay. Now he's gone from the head, and he is now targeting the arm. And he's now targeting what looks like the arm. I'm going to bring up another window. I don't have this ready to go right up front. Let me bring up Harvester. Harvester's Helldiver 2 Wiki. Here we go. We're going to bring up... I want to bring up this right here. Okay, so we're going to borrow a tab. We're going to borrow a tab here really quick. So this is important. On the Helldivers Wiki, this column right here is going to be the most important. This is fatal, which means that if you're targeting this particular section of the harvester, well, not just the Harvester, but any enemy that you're really looking at, right? The idea is that if the enemy loses this body part, because the enemy is not just one section, right? It's not one. It's not one piece that you just land a shot on and it immediately just like destroys everything, right? It's pieces. It's multiple pieces put together. So the idea is that if you break this particular piece, it is fatal. It is going to kill. This kills the crap, if we want to borrow the old meme. So for example, this first area right here is what he targeted. He targeted this upper pylon right here, which is medium armor pen, and only has 350 health. It is not fatal. It's not going to cause him to bleed out. It's only going to transfer 10% of the damage to the interior, but it is 100% explosion resistant. So this is why, like, I always wondered why, like, my plasma shots would never penetrate. Because all the plasma rifles have a reliance on explosion to also cause damage. So this body part is completely resistant to explosions. And if you destroy it, it is not fatal, but it takes out the shield. Now, he's targeting the hip joints. These are fatal. So most people, when you think of the hip joint, we're thinking, oh, like right up here underneath the main body right here. Because I mean, that's the traditional way of thinking, right? That's the traditional line of thought of where a hip is. But no, it's actually this whole spar. This whole spar from here to here is considered the hip joint. And if you hit it, if you break it, which only takes 1,000 points of damage, and it is medium armor pen, it is fatal. You're going to break it. You're going to destroy it. And this is where a lot of the advice that you see for people in this game who are having trouble with harvesters are going to look at. This is what they're going to tell you to hit. So as you can see, you watch. Boom. He comes off scope. You can see that one of the turrets is helping. Bang. Hits it again. Hits it again. And that's, I think, is he down yet? Nope. Wait, yeah, he's down. I think it's destroyed. It's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell. But by about that 4th or 5th shot, you've destroyed the harvester. That's it. It's gone. Game over. All right, let's go back up to double speed. So now he's targeting the observer. This whole time he is on AFET rounds. He's not on the flak rounds. Okay, so now he's going to move up. He's going to go ahead and take out the. He's going to take out the rogue research station. He's just going to hell bomb that bit. He's just going to hell bomb that bitch. You see, he's just hitting the overseers with the autocannon at this point. And boom. Okay, that's actually interesting. You can put the hell bomb right up here on the upper cliff, and that will destroy the building. So that's actually interesting. That's something I didn't know. So you can put the hell bomb right up here in this area, and you will get a kill. That's actually interesting. Because like for me, I always thought you would have to come down here into this little valley right here, or get up close next to the building to take it out, but that's apparently not the case. There you go. He falls back. He sees the light, and he destroys the observer. So that way there's no call in. Now another thing to watch. I want to see this here. He fires once, twice, 3 times. Then he arms. Okay, and then he's going to come back over here. Another thing to watch for. Another thing to watch for is that when it comes to the autocannon, it has 10 rounds in a cylindrical mag that is loaded with 2 5-round stripper clips. And yes, that is the appropriate use of the term clip. So what happens is that you fire 5 rounds at any point in time, you can slap another mag in there, give yourself another +5 rounds, and then you're off and running. If you run the gun dry, you have to load 5 rounds. You have to load 1 clip first, and then work the action, and then you're back in the game. But the idea is with the autocannon is that you could just put another mag in there, and you're already off and ready to go. If you pull the trigger 5, 6, 7 times, you can stop, put another mag in there, and you're back up and running. You're off to the races, versus having to do the full reload animation. So here we go. Boom. Research station is gone. He's throwing down a turret. He's pointing it at the direction of what I'm guessing is a outpost. Or no, he was pointing it towards the city. Okay, so now he's using the sickle to bring down the shield. And I think he's trying to destroy the ship. Now I've had hit or miss with this. Yep, you can shoot in the door and you can destroy it. Now what you might want, let's look at what he did. So that first shot was a bounce. We're gonna bring this back down to 0.25. Okay, nope, that was a full-on hit. Let's go again. Okay, and then he aims right in that upper corner. So now the thing to remember too about the autocannon is that it is a ballistic weapon, which means that the rounds are subjected to gravity. So that means the bullet is going to go out the barrel. My guess is that it probably goes up a little bit, and then it's going to start dropping after a certain distance. So he's aiming a little high. And of course, it's enough. It lands the shot. It gets in the bay, destroys the ship. Let's go. Let's hit it again. So he's gonna go over here. I'm checking to see if my friend Kesla is gonna join me. I promised Kesla was supposed to join me tonight. I promised him a time and I screwed that up because it's been an interesting 24 hours. I'll just put it that way. He may join, but Kesla is probably going to be joining me on Tuesdays from now on. We're going to play Helldivers. So anyways, he's walking. So he's not going through the base. He's going around it. Until this point. He's looking for a place to get in. So he switches to the sickle to destroy or to shoot any Voltless that are out there. He's dropping a turret to draw fire. He uses the sickle to bring down the shield, and then he uses the autocannon to destroy the ship. And then, if you were quick on that, if you were quick on what you were seeing, he drops. He's at 5 rounds. He actually checked to see how many rounds he had in the gun. He had 5 rounds, so he slapped the clip in there, and he's off to the races. Now he's doing a strafe run because there's a patrol in front of him. Gets 11 kills. He's good to go. One of the advantages of fighting the Illuminate is that the only forces that can call for backup are the observers. So he doesn't have to get all of them. He doesn't have to kill all of them in order to prevent a reinforce like you would with the bugs or the bots. So you see, he's tracking that group. So he's watching this group right up here. He doesn't want to take that fight right away. So there we go. Now that he's got a sentry available. Hands are too sweaty right now. Yeah, dude, yeah, understandably so. So, okay. So while he's in here grabbing more bullet boxes to refill his backpack, that turret is out there shredding the Voltless that are out there. And I also want to make another observation right here. His sidearm is the crisper. And in the notes down below here, he'll tell you he's bringing the crisper because where is it? Right here. It's a Voltless killer. It's a straight up Voltless killer. Okay, so now he's coming up. He's coming up to the upload station, which is right here in an alleyway. It has the dish on one side, it has the terminal on the other, and it has two particular points of entry where the voteless could come in. So this, I think what he's going to do is he's going to throw down the... Yep, you can see he's already drawn attention. You can see he's letting it run. He's letting that gun run. Fortunately, he gets him. All right, let's stop here. He runs into a patrol that has an elevated overseer on it. He calls for the strafe run. In fact, you can even see it right here. He sees that they're coming. He does the strafe run because... Okay, let's go back. So what he's doing... He's going to throw a strafe run. He's gonna aim it this direction because he wants the strafe run to go down the alley. Meanwhile, the elevated overseer is right there. He's going to shoot him twice, drops him to the ground. Okay, but you see there's still a lot of activity right here around the terminal. He's going to call a resupply. Which, of course, when the pod hits, remember, he brought the strategy, or he put the booster on that gives the hell pods, especially like the reinforced supply ones, a little liberator on top of it that acts as a turret. But of course, it's not like even a traditional turret. So like it's not going to last nearly as long. I think it's only got like a mag or two in it. It's just enough that it shoots the enemy and draws their attention for a little bit. So he's just going to hang tight. And then he's going to turn the dish. He gets it. They're up there. They see him. He has to clear out because again, he's trying to do... Oh, and he's drawn fire now. He's also gotten the attention of a harvester. So he's going to throw a strafe. Try and break up what's coming towards him because it's a big amount of red. There, you can kind of see it. Now, actually, that was a perfect example right there of why you need to try and keep track of your autocannon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bang, he's dry. So he has to slap that first one in, slap the second one in. We're good. Either that or he had like one round left. He might have had one in the cylinder. I didn't catch if he actually had to work the action or not. But the important thing to note too is that with the black box objective, once you get the dish aligned and you start the upload, you are done. You have to just wait out the clock. You don't have to wait it at the site. You don't have to wait it anywhere in particular. You just as soon as it's done uploading, you're gone. Or the objective is considered done. So now he's moving on here to the SAM site. We are 11 minutes into it, so we are about a quarter of the way into the whole video. And he's already completed, he's already done the primary objective. He can leave at any time. He hasn't used a single stim, he hasn't been hit. So now you can see he's turned around. He's got this group right next to him. Even though we can't hear anything right now, he's got the audio going in. He's got the audio going on in his ears. Obviously, he's got that gamer mode going on. And now he can see, and now he knows that he's got a boatless right next to him. So he backs off, creates space, shoots him with the sickle, and now he's got to he's got to get that airstrike going. He's going to throw an airstrike down this direction. He's going to throw a sentry in the other direction over here. See? Because what he's doing is he's throwing the airstrike in the direction where he knows the enemy is at and knows where they're coming. He's going to throw the other turret. He's going to throw the turret in the direction that he just needs general cover. And he's going to move back. He's going to clear out. And then, of course, he's going to switch to a sickle, clear, and kill any survivors. Because, again, the voteless or the air, the airstrike is really good at dropping a whole shit ton of fire down in one particular area or direction. But other than that, it's not like a turret. It's not going to track everybody. Oops. We're gonna hide that. My bad. Stay out of my Discord chat. All right. Now he's just picking off people in particular. He's still got a lot of traffic around here, so the turret is doing yeoman's work. It is drawing fire, drawing attention. I think it just got destroyed there by a grenade. So now he's got an observer. He's got a lot of trouble coming his way, and the first Illuminate ships are coming. Now again, keeping in mind that his whole thing is that he's trying to do this without needing a stim. So at this point in time, he's actually, even if he was not doing a no stim run, right? At this point in time, he's actually demonstrating very good tactics against the Illuminate here. He needs to, because the biggest disadvantage that players have against the Illuminate is that they swarm, and they swarm fast. They swarm hard, they swarm heavy, and they come at you from all directions. It is important that when you know they're coming, you need to get them in a funnel. You need to get them in what self-defense classes and weapons tactic classes call the fatal funnel, which is a doorway or a narrow corridor of some kind. So you only have to swing your gun in a 45-degree angle or about a 30-degree angle to hit anything that's a threat to you at that point in time, and that's what he's doing here. He's not hiding out here in the streets. He's not around any corner. He's not even hiding near the turret. The turret, one of the worst things that you could do in this game is try to fight next to a turret, because the turret is going to track and target an enemy based on its own logic, and it doesn't care if you're there doesn't care if you're in their way or not. Let's continue. He's gonna fight in the funnel. So there we go. He's got 3 ships coming down. He's laying down grenades right now to put down fire, to burn the enemy as they beam down. And here we go. We've got the elevated overseer. And this is sweat right here, because this hill, it's good cover, but if he doesn't get his barrel above that hill, he's dead. You can see he took a little bit of damage. Now he's pushing back. He's trading space for time. It also helps too that this particular planet has those exploding smoke sacks that allow you to or that also act as cover and slowdown. So here we go. He's attacking from a different angle. So importantly here, he's not completed the SAM objective yet. He fought over here, down in this area, and now he's fallen back. He's coming around at another angle. Let's continue. Now he's moving through. Now again, watch. He's going to use that autocannon against those overseers, and even with the hit, the hard hit that an autocannon can do, it takes about 3 to 4 shots, because you got to punch through that ablative armor first, which will take the hit and then fall off, and then you have to hit the vulnerable sections underneath. And you can see there's a lot around. He's calling down a Gatling sentry to deal with the chaff. Runs up, starts the terminal. And you can see the Gatling turret is out there doing work, causing distraction. And he's just hitting it. He's just smacking them. But I want to make a highlight here of how he's not just waiting around one particular turret or one particular column or anything like that, waiting for the enemy to appear in his sights here. He is constantly moving. He is looking for the best angle to get a shot as quick as he can. Again, good tactics, but if you also look too, we should look at this here too. Let's go back a little bit. Oh, let's do a 0.25. Go back like 10 seconds. I want to make a point about something here. So, let's stop here. On our screens right this second, we can see an observer right here, right? We can see an observer. A lot of people that I know, probably myself included, would see that and we would go, oh, let's take that shot. Let's see, you know, even though right now, this is probably about a 50 meter, well, no, probably like 35, 40 meter shot through a fence with cover right here and here. Because, you know, as soon as you start shooting that observer, it's going to turn your direction, blind your ass, and it's going to move. What does he do? See, he had a perfect shot right there. But he held, wait until he had a good opportunity, because right now the observer is focused on the turret that is right here. It's not focused on him. He just waits. Now all of a sudden he's got a second one that's a little closer. But again, they're both not looking in his direction. They're both looking at that turret, which is, again, important here. Bang, bang, bang. Target is down. But you see, that observer over here is still looking in the rough direction of the turret. It is not looking in his direction. He has taken a couple of shots on it right now, but it is still focused on the turret that was out there. You watch. He doesn't take the shot. He's not shooting. He's going to move up. And then boom. Let's look at this here. He knows it's still out there. It's still looking, but here's the terminal. It's not focused on him, and he called down the resupply pod. That resupply pod has that gun on it. Let's go ahead. We're going to go 1x playback. Actually, we'll go half playback. He's going to come over here. 4 and 5. He knows exactly what he's doing there. He knows what buttons to push. Boom. Now the SAM site is armed. And again, look, he still turned over to look at that observer, and he still didn't take the shot. It's not focused on him. Now it's looking for him. Now it sees him, and now it calls the reinforce. But again, that observer could have called the reinforcement, like, I want to say 2 minutes earlier, right? For us, it's been like 10, 15 minutes because I've been starting and stopping and I've been commentating over this video. And it is like, in this kind of a situation where the enemy is all around you and we're dealing with squids who call in backup left, right, and center, those 2 minutes let him get that SAM site armed and ready to go. But now what you're going to see, and I think, you know, I didn't pay too much attention to this part of the video, but now the ships are coming in, but the SAM site's going to shoot him. And as you can see, he's got a couple people following him now. Here they come. Boom. You just saw the explosion. 2. Now, they might still get some forces on the ground, but that's it. He's already gone. Homie already left the party. They're not even on his scope. He's gone. This man just escaped. And it was probably, I would say, that probably saved his run. That was an example of having his run saved for him right there. Just discipline. Don't draw attention to yourself unless you need to. So, man moves on. Okay. Now, since this is also a full clear, he's gonna use the sickle to bring down the shields. See, it takes about half a cell or half a heat sink. He got the shot, and it's done. Turns around, weapon is cooled off. Destroys the observer first. Takes a hit. He's about half health. He's going ham wild. He's going ham wild here. He's got somebody. He's got a line of voteless coming up behind him. Strafing run out. That strafing run took out took out almost that entire column. Okay, now he's gonna move up. Another harvester. It's looking for him, but again, he's not taking the fight. At least not right away. He's gonna call a strafing run. It's gonna break the shields. Let's go back and let's see what he hits first. Let's go speed. Oh, not sleep timer. Let's do it. Okay, so he's gonna shoot the observer first because that's the most important target. He's gonna switch to his cannon. Bang. Now, I'm not seeing any sparks. I think he got the undercarriage. It is so hard to tell. Okay. I can kind of see what he's doing right now. So he's hitting that right hip joint. Or it would technically be the left hip joint if you were facing the same direction as the harvester. But from his from his perspective, he's hitting him on the right side. 2 hits. He's holding. I think that was a shot at the shield generator. Something blew up. I don't think it was the shields. Boom. He got the base. That's it right there. That's the shields. So now he's got to get another mag in there. You see, he's not running the gun until dry. He's not running the gun until dry. He's holding off. Bang. That's a hit. Now he moved over to the left side. That's a hit. It's still standing. That's a hit. I think that was more center. Yeah, that looks to me like a center back leg hit. That's 3, 4. He's about out. I think that's his last shot. Yeah, I think he's trying to take the shot, and he realizes he's out. So that was a mistake right there. That was a mistake. He hit. So he gets, let's go back. So he's got 5 right here. Takes the shot. Now, I want to point out something too. Every time you land that hit with this autocannon on a harvester, it will stagger them, which means if it's charging up that beam gun, that main beam attack of its, that's going to stop. So even if you just tap this thing, even if it's not on the beam or something like that, the impact is enough to stagger it. I want to make a point here. So he hits, I think that almost was a miss. Yep, there's a hit. That's center. That white X tells me that it was not a vulnerable spot. That's a hit. Right, okay. Right here would have been a good time to stop. Slap in another 5 rounds, and then you're good to go. So again, let's continue. See, there we go. He realizes, oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Now he has to do the full reload cycle. So here we go. He's getting one clip in. He has to work the action from underneath. And there we go. Now he's got 5 rounds. And then he's going to also put in another 5. Clip flies away. He's got a full mag. But now the harvester is looking for him. I don't think it has him on focus. Now, let's look at this. Oh, wait. Is that a kill? Yep, that's the kill shot. Okay, he got lucky. This was lucky right here. I want to go back. So he's got... If he had stopped right here and taken the shot, he would have been fine too. But what I'm saying is when he got lucky is that here, the harvester doesn't appear to know where he's at. He is behind cover. He's behind cover. He's around this half wall. And he's taking the shot. The harvester doesn't see him. But now you can see that there's a voteless coming around the corner. Right here is a... What's up, Roman? What up, dude? We critiquing this guy's build right now. We're critiquing this video. It's beautiful though. So again, he's coming around. He's coming around the corner, or this voteless is coming around the corner. Look at that. That last shot was right on point. And if he had not made this shot, this attempt to get a no stims, no deaths, solo super Helldive run probably would have ended right here. So let's go. Let's kick it back up. And I'm making a couple of points here, and then we're gonna test a couple of builds. So we're gonna pick it back up. Let's go back to let's double time it. So right now he's gonna fall back on the same strategy. He's gonna trade distance for the ability to drop a machine gun. Now look at this here too. He's got the mad pack yelling "Ree" right after him right now. That turret, I think they stopped at the turret and he's clear. This time around. So now he's gonna break off, or he's gonna flip back around again. Let's look at that again. He's gonna dump half a cell of the sickle just to break down the shield. And he's going to aim right at that top spot on the saucer. Fire, bang, boom. It's gone. It's going to pick off the survivors. Let's look at this group right over here. I want to come back. Let's go down one speed. Let's go normal. I want to see that. I want to see two things. Boom. Okay. So you know the shield is down. You'll know that the shield is down when this happens. I didn't even know this until now. I'm paying it. So what you'll see that red X. You see that red X there? And then boom, it changes to the shield. That's when you know for sure that the shield is down on that saucer. And he's gonna flip over. He's gonna aim high again. He's going to aim towards the top of that door and pull the trigger once. Boom. It's gone. And now he's got that, and now he's got a resupply pod coming down with that little turret on it. Can we see one thing here? Actually, yeah, this is a good spot right here. So, right here is where he dropped that machine gun turret. Because he just dropped it and let it go, as soon as the voteless destroyed it, they didn't know where he was at. They lost track of him, so he's gone. That's another important thing to know. So then he's gonna keep shooting over here, and now he's working on kind of clearing things out around exfil. But the noise has gotten some attention. Now what I can't tell is that if it was that first group that was at the machine gun, doesn't look like it. It looks like this is a whole nother spawn. Let me go back. Shoots these guys right here. Okay. So there's that group that I was talking about that was around that machine gun turret. And then now it looks like there's more there. And I think this other group, yeah, they're starting to move. I saw it. Yeah, that's what's happening right here. Okay. So so either by noise or just by natural attraction, because you're in the city tiles, they're coming after him. So he's going to drop a turret to cover his ass. He's going to focus on the observer. He's going to bring that down. And now we're probably going to see a repeat of the same tactic. See? He just shoots until he sees the shield. Aim high, and he hits. If you were quick to notice here too, you'll see that he does this again. Right there. Right there. He's holding down his reload button to see how many rounds he's got in that mag. Because remember, we talked right about the time you came in, Roman. He had that near miss. He had that near miss when he ran out of ammo with that autocannon. Because again, the beauty of the autocannon is that you can reload it halfway when it's halfway empty. And he let that gun go dry at the worst time possible. That harvester was coming at him. So now he's just occasionally, every once in a while, holding down R to see if he can slap another mag in there, because sometimes it is hard to tell when you're looking at just this little, when you're just looking at that down there. So let's continue. And we're gonna kick this back up to 2 times speed. And we are gonna do a couple matches here. Because I'm taking this build and I'm going to apply it to the bug front. I want to test it. So now, okay, so now things have gotten a little bit more interesting. He's in the brain microwave area, the brain beam area. He still gets the strat off, but now we're in a different environment. We're in an environment where he can't rely entirely on his muscle reflexes. He has to stop, look at the stratagem in order to call it down. That's going to cost time. So now he's just booking it. He can see the beam. He's marking it so he can see it on the map. Yeah, and look at this. He's in the cognitive disruption field. He's got poor intel and he's got CSP, complex stratagem planning. For anybody not experienced in the game, that means it's going to take half as long again to call down stratagems as it normally would. So here we go. We're just going to keep at it. Oh, and now he's found the Seath cannon too. So he's got all the secondary objectives all lined up. Calling down a turret. Because again, the turret is going to provide him cover. He's going to start the gun, because like this is a debate in the community, right? I've seen this argued. Is that, do you bring up all the shells first before you activate the gun, or do you activate the gun and then just bring up the shells? And I have seen it explained where it genuinely doesn't matter. You're going to get the same amount of spawns. They're going to come at you at the same time, in the rough same time frame as they otherwise would. So at this point, pick your poison. So this isn't necessarily something you have to do, but this is just something that I think he's doing, because at this point in time, you got to imagine, we're 20 minutes into this run, right? This guy's doing a level 10 by himself. He already had one near fatal mistake happen. He let his AC-20 run dry, and fortunately for him, he just needed to land one more shot, and he was good to go. But it was close. So adrenaline's running high. He comes over, hits the button, and now he's carrying the shells. Now he's obviously doing. I want to highlight this here too. He's doing the old pickup drop. He's doing the old deadlift trick, which is you pick up shell, you drop it while you're running. It gives you a little bit of a boost. They have patched that. You can now only jog with the shells. So here we go. He's just grabbing whatever, and he even mentions that here in the description. He talks about where is it? Why no Seaf artillery? You can't rely on it, and he's absolutely correct. So he's just gonna find 5 random shells, slap those bitches in, and he's gonna call it a day. Now, he's also calling in turrets too around the artillery. Now he backed off because he drew attention right here. He flips to his radar. He sees at the end. He sees that there's a patrol coming at him now. He's like, it's time to get the fuck out. +2 if you saw there was a 26K right there. So he's obviously got attention. He's gonna back off, go in a direction where where the enemy is not there, and he's gonna rotate. See, the voteless have come over. They've destroyed the turret, and they're just kind of like, well, now what the fuck do we do? Gonna take some pot shots. Now things are starting to get a little wild here. He's out of the city. He's being chased. Again, he's doing it right. He's doing it right here. So sometimes this is the better course of action too. When the enemy, once the enemy starts swarming you on the Steve cannon, that's it. They're going to be coming at you from there on because of the heat system that works in this game. The more activity that you have in an area, the more gunfire, the more explosions, the more you're going to draw attention. So as soon as he draws heat over here at the Steve cannon, he breaks off. He breaks contact, goes in a direction that the enemy is not, and now he's looking for another place here where he can maybe attack the disruption field because it's relatively unguarded. Relatively speaking, there is still a group there, but they don't know he's there. So he's going to draw attention with the machine gun turret. He's going to throw supplies in there because again, it's got the Liberator on it. You can see the kill counts going, and now he's going to approach it from a totally different side. At this point in time, he's dicking around with them. Which again, if we look at the clock, he's running the clock down, but he's still in control of it. Still in control. He's checking the map. He sees that there's no other spawns or anything in the area, so he's clear for right now. He's found another Steve cannon, or another Steve SAM site, so he's now identified all the secondary objectives. But now, okay, let's go back here. This was another mistake. Let's see if it was a mistake of skill or just bad fucking luck. You can't rule out either. Let's look. So he's throwing down a machine gun to draw fire. But I mean, right now at this point in time, he's being flanked from two sides. He's got enemies coming at him from the front. Well, technically he's being flanked from one side. But now he's got the enemy coming at him. He's got this observer, but he can't hold still. He gets the shot on it there, but they get the reinforce off, and look at that. Look at that. That, holy shit. Look at that man just about Jordan his ass. Holy shit. That was close. That was way too close. Okay, so I think the mistake here, and fortunately he didn't have to pay for it. It was probably back here. Did he do a scan? Did he do a scan? I'm not sure if he did or not. Okay, so Zeagle's back in the fight. I don't think he did a scan. Or if he did, I think it was outside. So this was okay. So he knows they're there. He knows they're there. I think he got a little ambitious, is what happened here. I think he got ambitious. Just knowing the game like I do, I think he got a little ambitious here. I think he's looking at the clock. He knows he's got 15 minutes left. He's got 3 objectives he still has to do, including one. Because like when you get pushed off the cannon like that, that sits in your mind. It's like, fuck, I got to get back over there and load those shells. I also have this cognitive disruptor fucking with my controls, or fucking with my stratagems right now. So I think he got a little aggressive here, and it almost cost him the run. But let's continue. So he's trying to control it. He throws the machine gun. He drops back over here. He can't stop the reinforce. Now he has to make a full retreat. And now he's going to try and circle around. Fortunately, he doesn't draw the ire of the patrols on the outside. And he's just going to keep rolling. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying this here too, because even as experienced as I am in this game with 1,000 hours, I've already learned one new thing today about this game. Which was back here in the early beginning, that if you drop you don't have to have the hell bomb right next to the road research station. You can have it pretty far away. Like this is so like this is always important to look at too. So let's review. He went from nearly getting his ass Air Jordaned right here at about 24 minutes, and then he comes around. Whoops, I think right about here. Yeah. So he takes a minute. He breaks off. He breaks contact. He circles all the way around. And now he's back. And now he's back in control. The enemy doesn't quite know where he's at. He's dropping a turret to again draw some ire, draw some attention. Good eyesight. He shoots the observer. So now there's no reinforce. So the enemies that were reinforced, I think, probably got shot down by that first siege site. But any reinforcements that did hit the ground, or that were able to get on the ground, are contained. Whoa! Oh, holy shit! Look at that. The run almost ended right there. This man is lucky. Look at that. So he's calling down. He's calling. There is one. He made one mistake on the airstrike. There's two mistakes. Calls it. He actually gets the strat correct. He sees the enemy over there. He sees that they're kind of coming down this street right over here. He throws. He can see. In theory, he can see the overseer right there. And then boom, look at that. The man almost gets murked from behind. Goes for the autocannon. He has to risk this. He has to risk it. He can't rotate position. Oh, look at that. Okay, he does two shots. He does two shots right there. Pushes the guy off. And now he has to peek. And I mean, look at this. Beautiful. That was okay, that was 4 shots right there. 4 hits. So let's review it. Let's take a look here and let's confirm the amount of actual ammo that he had, confirm the actual number of hits. Because this is also important too to know. It's important to know how many hits it actually takes to bring down your target. So here we go. 1. Was that a hit? First one was not a hit. That's a hit. That's 1. That's a miss. But it pushes the guy back. He peeks. That's 2. Guy is still standing. 3rd shot. That's the fatal shot. And I mean, look at that. That was nuts. So in the span of, keep going. We went from 25-47 when he turns and he's going to have to pick this fight, because here's his options right here. And I mean, you have to make this in a snap judgment right here. He has to put, he's down to, let's call it 10 HP. Call it 10 HP. He's got half cover through the fence. He's got half cover through the wall here. He's got the cable spool over here, which can eat a hit or two, and he could either try and rotate and expose his back to whatever makes it through the turret over here, or he has to take the fight right here. He chooses to take the fight. And I'm looking at the clock. So at 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, about 6 seconds. In the span of 6 seconds, this man saved his ass with a really fucking, this this is a judgment call. If you're one of these, if you're a person who's serious about this game, if you're serious about trying to do dumb bullshit challenges like this, these are the decisions that not only come into play here, but they also come into play when you are when you're just running the game as you normally would, right? Give me a second here. I thought I had notification there. No. Okay, so he's got this going on. He's got this here. He makes a snap decision that I'm going to take this fight. And if I die, I die. I mean, well, we can't really say that that's really going through his mind here, but I mean, he obviously made the decision to take the fight, and this turned out to be the correct decision. Not only that, note the ammo. And this guy ended this fight with probably, I want to say, 2 rounds in his gun. I think if he pulls that trigger one more time, he's down to 1 round. He's down to a red bar. He's down to a red box, and then that's it. So once again, ammo consistency. Keeping track when you're running the autocannon of what you're doing. Yep, there we go. Okay, see, he had 3 rounds. So that's 2 rounds. He's got 2 rounds left. So so the autocannon will go red when you have 2 rounds or less. So that's another thing that I've learned. So lesson number 1 that I've learned, you can destroy a rogue research station from the upper cliff as long as you have the bomb right, visible over the cliff for the rogue research station. And I've learned now, number 2, that when you get a red box on your autocannon, you have 2 rounds or less. So 2 important things to keep in mind. Let's go back to double speed and let's continue. Man comes back, turns the thing on, and off he goes. Now he's got to be very careful. So now he's got 10 hit points left. He's got to load the gun, and he's got to destroy the brain beam. He can see that there's no... Oh, did you see that? Let's go back here. Let's look at this. Quarter speed. Look at this. Watch right here. Man's on approach right now. He's running up to the brain beam. His first check of that radar is nothing. There's nothing there. He's zooming in. He's checking. Look at this man. Watch what happens. That first one, he's like, okay, it's clear. There's nobody here. There's nobody in visual range. Bang. Look at that. Look at that cluster right there. There is a big, fat group right there, right on the other side of this brain beam right here. And he's got to smoke at least 2 or 3 of the power panels on it. Let's watch what he does. I want to do this. Let's put this at like, let's go full speed. Go to normal. So right over this cliff, right over this side right here, he's got a wad of boatless just waiting to pounce his ass as soon as he makes it known that he's there. Peeks through. He gets the first one, second one. Oh, look at that. Oh, ooh, they over there. Oh man. He has to do a super long fucking let's appreciate that. Look at that. That machine gun was left, just fucking mash left. Press left. Just left. Just left. Hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. I've not seen that. That's funny. Holy shit. Okay. So now he's drawn. Okay. Turret is down. It is to his left, which means it is going to be in the easterly direction. So this group right over here is coming after that turret. He's going to throw straight. He's going to do it. Yep, and then he's going to do a strafing run in front. Much appreciated. On this guy's run. Peace. Wife is offering to bring me up a plate of nachos. Okay, so oh, holy shit! Look at that! Look at that! Look at this! Look at that gun. That gun was almost at his head. Holy shit. And I mean, look at this. He can't take a hit. This guy, so it's a regular liberator. So that's 60 points of damage. 60 points. And I believe he's in light armor. He's going to take, if this thing so much as grazes him, he's dead. This run is over. He doesn't even run. He doesn't even duck underneath it. He just fucking runs underneath it. And I think he grabbed an ammo pack while he was at it. Yep, he grabs an ammo pack while he's at it. Holy shit. Look at that. And his autocannon is dry. So he turns around, hits the observer, and now he's looking. Now he's looking. Okay, so all of the voteless over here that were drawn up by his turret are standing over there wondering what the fuck is going on. Oh, nope, they're pissed. They're going after it. Look at that kill count. It's going up. It's going up. It's going up. 34, 35, 36. He's drawing heat. There's that fourth one. Okay, now he can finally use stratagems like a normal person. Okay, so, but he's still got a lot of heat in this area. He still has to load shells, and he has to clear out what I'm guessing is a light emplacement right here. So he's checking. He sees an opening. Oh, no. Okay. He doesn't really see an opening. He has to make this work now. So he sees that there's a group of voteless around there on the other side of the gun. He's going to throw a Gatling sentry. As soon as it comes down, we're going to see the kill count go up. In the meanwhile, he's going to pivot and look at seeing if he can take out this emplacement. Fuck Tesla Tower. Fuck Illuminate Teslas. They're bullshit. Okay? There's only a couple of voteless around the gun right now. He's gonna punch, punch, punch. Hold on. Yeah, I'm checked out your stream. Okay. All right, well, Moro Boyette, if that is your real name, then you can obey the rules. 1 second. I'm gonna time you out because I don't like the idea of you putting your Discord name in there or just right off there. It comes across as you trying to advertise yourself like a bot. You're timed out for 10 minutes. You're still around after that and you want to chat, go ahead. Okay, meanwhile, anyways, let's continue on. So moving up, he goes through and he's now right. I noticed up here on the radar, he's got enemy coming up here, but again, now we're down to 11 minutes. We're out of time. He has to take the risk. Now these voteless over there don't know that he's there, but there's other ones that are wandering around. So he's going to call down a turret, which is again going to draw attention. You can see the waves coming. They're coming for him this whole time. I think he's got 3 shells loaded right now. So he's going to break off because there's just no way. He doesn't have the health to fight. He doesn't have the health to risk it. He doesn't have that capability right now. Yeah, I'm convinced he's in light armor based on how fast this guy's running. Okay, he's watching. Seems that the enemies are either dead or outside scope range. Okay, but they're still on the other side of the gun. Okay, turret's over there still firing. There it comes. Okay, it looks clear. Okay, now he's back up here. He's looking. Okay, he sees the observer. I didn't catch that. I didn't see the observer. Okay, so good on him. He's looking for shells. I think this pit usually has between 3 to 4 shells. So right now he's walking it, and my guess is that he's walking it because he doesn't want to drop. He doesn't want to pick up and drop because it might draw attention. Oh, there's a harvester on the other side over there. His turret's firing. He's got attention, and the harvester knows where he's at. That was the beam. Yep, no, they're coming for him. They coming. They angy. Right down the street. So he's gonna throw an airstrike. Well, a strafing run. Yeah, he's gonna do a gun. He's calling for a gun run. The harvester doesn't know where he's at. It's looking. Nope. I think it kind of knows where he's at. Yeah, it knows where he's at. He's being tracked. 8 minutes. So let's look at the. So let's keep in mind here too. He's got 8 minutes 45 seconds on the clock right now. He still has to do. Okay, so he has to do the gun. He has to do the gun. He's got a light outpost to take out, and his extract is in the city. Harvester is still going after him. Let's speed it up. Okay, he's trying to break contact. That harvester ain't letting him go. Still knows he's there. I'm surprised. Well, or at least he might know that he's there. Oh, he shot. Okay, there's another group coming down that street. I'm gonna just let it run like this. He got the strafing run down, took out a bunch, and he is right now just looking. Calls for another strafing run for that group that's flanking. Oh, yeah. Oh, food. Yeah, no, that's fine. Tomatoes, cheese. Oh, hell yeah. What's that? Oh, yeah, I'll show you the zoomed in version later.
Enjoy.
Thank you, love. All right. Yeah, back to our mukbang here, chat. Okay. So, he's gonna run. Okay, so he's got 2 saucers to bring down. And he's got, man, this was, okay, so he had 2 outposts. He had 2 outposts to take down. Not 1, he had 2 to take down. Kurt's still doing work. Prioritizing his target really well. Getting the observer. And then boom, 1 outpost down. He's drawn fire. Once again, uses his autocannon to smoke the overseer. And he's clear. But he's still got to take down that outpost that's out there. Still got the outpost, and he still has 2 shells to load. So we'll let this play. He's continuing to run. Again, fortunately, now, again, look, when this guy is running, he is glued to his radar. Give me 1 second. I want to eat this big piece. Nom. Nom, 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 nom. Nachos are so fucking good. Taco meat with black bean, some shredded cheese. Especially if you can get like the thick shredded cheese. Holy shit. Good shit. The good shit. And then some sliced tomato and onion. Oh, fuck yeah. Anyways. So he made the point down here. I know I saw it here. Let's see here. And of course, it's also important to notice that this was 3 months ago. This was on patch 1.2.2. I believe we are on, what's my sheet say? We are on patch 1.2.104 right now. So this is actually, what's interesting too, like I'm looking at my history here. This is even before the DE sickle got adjusted. So he could have taken the DE sickle, which at that time would have had pure medium pen, and he could have just been shredding he could have just been doing even more damage, or at least getting better armor pen. So that's interesting. That's actually interesting. He had the option to do it at this point in time in the game, and he didn't do it. So let's continue on. But he makes sure that let's see here. Here we go. Yep, there it is. Always check your map before, during, and after every fight so you know where to fight and where to run. And then deploy your MG sentry first, which is up, down, right, up. And run that first because it recharges the quickest. I believe at where you have everything unlocked, I want to say that the recharge on that is 77 seconds. Let me double check. It is stratagems. Here, yeah. Machine gun. Okay, so it shows 90 seconds in the game right now, but that comes down to, I believe, 77, 78 seconds in the actual game itself. So, let's continue on. So again, this man is just dragging his ass right now. Fortunately, like, it's also interesting to note too that he has not taken any actual limb damage. Or, you know, he hasn't lost a limb. Imagine trying to do this when he's either got a chest wound or a broken leg or an arm. I mean, you can get the broken arms and stuff like that when you still have a lot of health, considering he has light armor. Let's see what we got. Okay, so my man climbs back up. He finds another shell. See, he's not even trying to take the fight. Look at that. That was beautiful. Let's look at the time. So this guy, he climbs up and he sees him right here. It is 5 minutes left in the round. 5 minutes left. If he picks a fight right now, he probably will not have enough time. He waits for it to come up and he shoots it. And then there's a second one right behind it. There we go. 5th shell. He's got 5 shells in there now. Now he has to arm it and get out. Or no. No, he had only gotten 1 in there. He was way behind on that. Holy shit. So now look at this. He has to fight for that last fucking shell. This man, holy. Can we appreciate that? Fucking 07's in chat for this man. Holy fuck. He's got 3:57 left on the clock. And this guy is getting his ass run down to run one last fucking smoke shell. Look at this. Look at that man. It's fucking nuts. So he's already getting pushed. Fortunately, he shot the observers. He's got a turret down. He's doing some work. I think he's just polishing off a couple of these assholes that are up there. Yep, nope. There's a overseer up there. And again, look at it. Did you see this? Before we go back to that. This man is peeking around. Look at this. Look at that mess that he's got right there. It's nuts. He's got a whole pack coming up over here on his left with another group that I'm guessing is moving alongside it right up here. And then fucking Leroy Jenkins over here. Jeez, he comes charging up after him. Look at this. Holy shit. This man got lucky. Holy crap. Hold on, I'm gonna park my guy over here really quick. I want to see this play out in real time. Look at this. Look at this. 3:26 on the clock. I think he shot at the base over there to draw some attention. He's like, I gotta get these guys to engage me so I can kill them and get this last shell run up. Meanwhile, to his right, Leroy Jenkins over here comes up and is like, Bob's your uncle, bitch. He's chasing his ass down. He can't use his autocannon, it's too close. And he gets kind of hung up right here at this speed bump. He has to grease him at the cost of letting that observer call in reinforcements right on the fucking gun. This man is getting pressed. There comes the ship. But it gets hit. It's another ship. It's gonna get hit, but it got its troops down. Third ship is dropping troops. I think it got, yeah. He's got to get that last shell in the gun, and he's got an outpost to smoke. I fucking hate that secondary bullshit. Oh my god. Oh shit. Fucking relatable, dude. Here, I'm gonna bring back up my chat. Where's my chat? There we go. Look at this man go. He's got turrets down. Like he's out of time. He has to take these risks. He has to. Okay, that's round number 5, and it glanced off. 6-7. He's got voteless coming up on him. Here comes the clock. 2 minutes left on it. He's red box. That's it. That's it. His gun's dry. And that cost him that kill. Okay, he's got noise behind him. Turns around, shoots the observer. Calls down a resupply because this is basically it. This is the last resupply of the round. He can't get any more. Fortunately, when it comes down, it's gonna bring up a little mini turret. And that'll give him a little bit of cover if he needs it. But now he's got that last shell. He felt that thunk. And there we go. He's got supplies down. Is he going to grab any? I don't know. He's down to 4 clips left in his gun. Or left for his autocannon. So he finally gets that artillery made. Or that artillery loaded. Now he's got one... I think he's probably got like 1 ship left in that outpost, and then he's got to do exfil. So I think he's gonna go for the emergency extract. He's got a small group of 4 over here. Nope, 5. Count 5. Probably just wandering voteless, no observers. So it should be an easy kill. Now, I want to point this out too. He's not firing more than he absolutely needs to. Watch here. He goes, tags 1, he tags 1, lets go of his trigger. Lines up his sights, pulls trigger, drops that target, let's go. Repeats 5 times. So he only brings up his cell. He only brings up the heat by about 1/3. He's not strafing fire all the way down, miss shots all the way down the street that might draw more attention. good trigger discipline. Very good trigger discipline. Because again, right down that street is what's left of that outpost. So he's going to call in a turret. Give himself a little bit of cover. He's going to try and dodge that. He's going to avoid that. He's going to avoid that Tesla tower. Okay, now he's on his own. He cannot call anything anymore. He's entirely on his own. This is it. This is the last chance for him to try and take this down. Boom. There we go. Okay, everything done. He has now done a full clear. Now he has to survive for 2.5 minutes. And if he can survive 2.5 minutes, he'll have another 20 seconds to get on that ship. Okay. He's not even going to try and take a fight. He's just going to lure, he's just going to drag him around as much as he can. When he breaks contact and he knows he's clear, he's going to crouch.
That's why Super has introduced a zero-strike law for patriotic intolerance.
Here he goes. So far, so good. He's doing very good. He's keeping himself quiet, isolated. He's also staying away from the fire because if he catches fire, it's over. Hands are sweaty, meat, arm spaghetti at this point in time. This man is riding adrenaline. This guy is living off of it. His blood has been replaced. His blood is producing his adrenaline is producing blood just to make sure he gets oxygen in his brain. Like, this is it. Minute 15. He is around the exfil point. He can see a patrol coming. And again, he cannot take this fight. No way. He draws this group over here is wandering and looking for him based on how they're clumped up together. They're looking for him. Or at the very least, they are drawn by the beam. So he has to stay moving. He cannot hide. He pulls completely out. He's suit. First game of the day late at night and first full test run with this final build. Man, fucking, well, like, we already know how this ends, but my God, Matt, put yourself in this man's spot. Oh shit. Accidentally flicked a little bit of food on my mat. That's unfortunate. Let's clean that up. I may be a streamer, but I'm not an Asmon streamer. There we go. I think we're good now. I'll get a damn cloth and clean that up later. So again, anyways, let's think about this. Let's think about this guy. This, like you said, just as he put in chat, like, I can just see it in this guy's mind because I've been in his mind before. Now, I've never actually done a zero stim run before, but I've been in this scenario before because, like, right now he's got 35 seconds left on the clock. He's sitting out over here and he still has to run to the ship. He still has to do this. You know, it's not like the enemy knows that that's what he has to do, but they're going to be clustered around that exfil. This man, this is it. All right, here we go. Let's finish this out, and then let's test it, and then let's test a variant of it. Okay, he sees the observer, shoots it, but that's going to create some noise. They're not coming after him. They know that he's around there. There was looks like a couple voteless that were like, hey, what's going on? But they didn't see him. He runs into two of them over there, greases them. Fully clear right now. Fully clear. He might come over here and grab some supplies. Oh, look at that. Okay, there's the group right there that he's going to have to figure out a way around. Shuttle is landing. Like, this is it. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Don't notice me, senpai. Oh, this some bitch. Has to get that last kill in. That last grenade, and there he goes. He's done it. Future runs will definitely be easier because first one is always the hardest. Yep. Absolutely. Completely agree. 100%. I'm going to put this in the chats. If you guys want to bookmark it, save it. This guy's build is really good. And there we go. He did the 2 main objectives. He got the 2 mains. He got the 5 optionals. He got all 7 bases, I want to say. Nope, all 4 bases. He got all 4 bases. 2 heavies, 1 medium, 1 light. Well done, my man. Well done. He freaking earned it. Super Helldive for plus 300%, 1700 XP. It pretty much is future proofs. He actually makes a really good point here. He makes a good point. So, coming back over here, we talked about how he's on build 122. The DE sickle adjustment, I think, was the next patch after this. Nope. They let it sit. Was this even available? Was it even available? I think Servants of Freedom. Servants of Freedom was available. Yeah, so he's on 122. He had the option. He had the option if he wanted to take it. He could have taken the DE sickle. But like, even back then, a lot of us kind of figured there was a lot, you know, that it wasn't behaving like it should. But he didn't exploit that. So as he says, it's a future-proof build, and he's absolutely correct. He's absolutely correct on that. So, good job, my man. Well done. Like I said, we've learned a lot on that build. We've learned a couple of new things. We learned that it is possible to destroy it is possible to do a deathless, stemless run on the Illuminate. They are absolutely the most difficult enemy to face in this game, and they frustrate a lot of people. So, but it is important to see how he did it, right? You want to see the how as well as the why. Give me just a second. I want to look at something here going on. Is there anything funny happening out there in the world besides? I know Trump is speaking tonight. Let's see here. Oh boy. I'm gonna look at that later. Holy shit. I am not gonna invest time in that right now. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. All right, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go do a run. We're gonna go do a run. Holy moly. All right, let's go. We're going to do.
But a single triumph more, and the
let's go do it. We're going to do an oil extraction mission, and we're going to modify this build a little bit to suit the Terminate front.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
I want to drop. Let's fuck it. Let's drop right next to it all. So I modified the build a little bit this way. I think I have the light armor. Let me just take a look. I might not. I think that was part of what I ran into when I was trying to replicate this build. I don't think I have that particular armor set in light. But what I might do is I might actually run peak physique, because I like the improved weapons handling speed. That's something I did want to test. So the other thing is that instead of the crisper, which he pretty much never used, I'm bringing the ultimatum because we have to deal with Bile Titans out there. We're doing this on level 6. just to test things out. And then I swapped out the sickle for the blitzer because the blitzer is better because the bugs just, they throw a bunch, they hit you with the small little guys all over the place. And I want to use my primary not for the bigger guys. I want to save that for the auto cannon. So, but we're going to start by going with the, yep, there we go, 77 seconds. We're going to go the machine gun and the Gatling sentry. I'm going to bring the auto cannon. And this one is kind of a flex pick. And I'm going to make it the rail cannon just in case I get pressured by like a impaler or something similar. I'm not going for no stim or anything like that right now. We're just testing things out, and I think stamina enhancement might be a good one to use. Maybe just because either that or I might go muscle enhancement because you already have a lot of stam from having light armor. So let's try that. Let's do a round.
Initiated.
That's probably going to take us to the end tonight. And then I will be back on, I think, tomorrow. I think I'll be back on tomorrow for more streaming because Thursdays are definitely going to be out. Going forward, that's kind of like the life it is night. Yeah, I also got to keep track of things because I am on call this week. All right, here we go.
Today the light of liberty will grace the skies of this world once more. Deploying equipment package.
Get distracted, boys.
Down sentry.
And then I'm rotating around right now. It's because I want to be, we're going to keep track of where the enemies are at. Not worried about samples right now. Okay, we're going to move up. I don't like the idea of that turret being at my back, but I don't really have much of a choice because we're in kind of an open area. See if I can mark that. Yep, there we go. LiDAR marked. Here, and then I'm gonna bring the music up a little bit. Let's vibe. Oh, and then flip back over to my chat. All right, let's go. Okay, Gatling sentry, and then we're gonna rotate.
Have a taste of democracy.
I've also got gas grenades too for crowd control. Trade space, trade space. That's 5 rounds. Slap another mag in there.
Log outpost.
Okay, get that one. Oh shit.
Get some! Get some!
Get him. There we go. Okay, where are we at in terms of enemies? Looking pretty good. All right. 1 second, chat. Got another one. Ban. Report him. Yep. For spam bots again. And boom. Bots. Bot dude. There we go. All right, done. Okay, let's drop back. Ow. Okay, we're up at the radar. Close. Go back to my regular chat. All right, let's go. Okay, that should be 5. Yep. That's a catch. Oh, hi. Remember how I said there was an emergency? Okay, let's get resupply down.
Sending down equipment package.
Okay, where's the enemy coming from? Not seeing anything right off. Not seeing anything right off rip. Oh, there he is. There he is, right there. Smoke him. He's done. Okay, we're gonna hit this. We're gonna hit the we're gonna try that road research station, and then we're gonna hit the oil pumps. Okay, looks like we need to go left just a smidge. Done.
Mission map updated.
Excellent. Okay, so we got 2 Shrieker nests as well, too. That's fine. We can tap them from a distance. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something fun. Here, Gatling Sentry. I want that for these guys, for these small guys. Ah, fuck. I switched to the wrong gun. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It was going to be Blitzer. We were going to switch to Blitzer. Smoke these small guys. Here we go. We can still do it. Reload. Load. Now he's dead. Jeez. You know, I don't know if it's honestly better to hit them in the head or hit them in the leg. Still haven't figured that part out yet. Okay, do we have supplies down here? We do. All right. So we're gonna have to smoke these. Okay, mag. 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 Done. Okay, so that's 1 Shrieker nest down.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Man, they tried to call for backup. They tried. I heard that little sound effect a couple of times. Let's hear. I want to bang, bang. Done. All right, let's go.
Dropping a pin.
There's our turret down here. What's up, buddy? I want to test something.
Objective near your position.
Okay, so objective is near our location, right?
Objective critical
Right here.
stratagem available. Hell bomb request approved.
Test
On
it
its way
right here.
now.
Let's see what the range is.
Tagging map.
Get fucked.
Hellbomb marked. Clear the area.
Yeah, there's trouble up there. Okay, let's borrow that. Let's borrow that playbook.
Deploying sentry.
Drop a turret back for cover.
Objective near your position.
Okay, so now I want to bring sentry over here.
Deploying sentry.
We're gonna rotate left. There we go.
Say hello to democracy!
Oh, do I have it on auto? I do. Whoops. Okay, they got to reinforce that. That's fine. Drop gas on it. Drop gas on it and them.
Get some!
We can shoot the survivors. They've got at least a charger in there. Get an orbital out. Get a 50 piece. And that was over quick. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. We can drop another clip in. Okay, let's do... Go. Log in. Switch it over. It's gonna have to be that way.
30 minutes remaining.
And there we go. Perfect. I want to throw another turret out there. Just give me a little bit more cover.
Deploying sentry.
Okay, and then get that going. Okay,
Tagging map.
should be it. We're moving out. They're pushing out, or the turrets are working out over there. Let's just push up this direction. Rotate with cover.
Making progress.
That way, if a turret does turn our direction, we've got at least, there's at least a greater chance that we won't get shot. Let that recharge. Boom. Do we have a wall here? Yep, we do, and it's not going to be great. We got to go this way. Here we go. Oh, we got flyers. Boom. I do like the that the autocannon has that feature. That is so freaking nice. So we can switch between AFET and flak rounds. Great. Now we gotta... I have no idea because we are about to lose our visibility. Unbelievable. Alright. Keep track of things. There is a group coming. And they are here. They're here and they're angry.
Have a taste of democracy! Have a taste of democracy!
Nope, and they're calling reinforcements too. Alright. Gas. Get another gas down. We're all fighting blind here. I think we're okay. I think we're good now. Yeah, let's get up on this hill. I want to wait here for a minute. Flyers. Is there more coming? Nothing yet. There's a group coming.
Sending down sentry.
Let's rotate.
You will never destroy our way of life.
There we go. Now I got a clear shot. Mag.
Terminate hive structure
Come on.
destroyed.
Fish in a barrel. Where are they coming from? That's why you always check your ammo.
Have a taste of democracy.
Where are they? There's more. Dude, this is why we rotate. Now that turret has a clear line of fire that they can help us with. Switch back to AFET.
Say hello to democracy.
Man, there's still more. More. Mag. Clear? Clear. Heal out from the fatal funnel. There we go. Grab some super credits. So far, this build is, I feel, is working very well. Okay, let's get a machine gun down to for cover. We're gonna go this way.
Dropping a pin.
Get those guys behind us. We're only at 20 minutes. Trouble. Mag. Get one in quick. Gotta be quick. Be quick or be dead. Okay, let's go. Keep moving, keep moving. So far looking clear. I think there's a bug's nest right over here. I think that muscle enhancement booster is really working. Shut up.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Oh, they got the alert. Get the gas out.
Grenade.
That's a BT. We're gonna break his back.
Firing orbital strike.
Okay, this is a heavy nest. We are out of grenades.
Sending Sending down equipment package.
Here, I need a machine gun over there. Yeah, those are flyers. I'll get fucked. Get spanked.
Have a taste of democracy!
I blew his ass off, and I think that actually helped. So the strategy might actually be to I knew that was bad as soon as I was talking. I was like, I am approaching this way wrong. I am approaching this nest the wrong direction.
Point me to the enemy.
Grab that. Let's try this again. Three hits, blows his ass off. That makes him bleed. And then he's just dragging. He's worthless. He's okay. So with this gun, you don't want to hit the head. You don't want to hit the legs. You want to blow him up in the ass. You want to shoot him in the ass. So you're gonna have to dodge him.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
But now that becomes a lot more doable.
Destroyed.
Hey, asshole. Get fucked. Idiot. Alright, next.
Tagging map.
Let's go get the objective. I want to see if we got a couple of ammo boxes over here. We might. Yes, we do. Okay. We have the high ground here. No, you are not calling. No, you're not. Okay, already applied one lesson from there. As soon as, like, down there in the corner of my eye, I saw the box go red. So I was like, okay, we've got 2 shots or we got 1 shot. We're about out. We had to switch. We had to switch. Load.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Okay. Yep, breach, but I knew that was coming. This is objective. Okay, we're going to put a turret up there.
Sending down sentry.
I'm going to put a second one over there. We're going to fall back. We're going to hold position outside.
For prosperity!
Then we got flyers.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
We just absolutely got fucked. Okay, let's rotate around. Let's play it safe. Rotate to the other side. There's another approach that we can take. Put it on AFET. Put another mag in. Smack that ass. Mag. There we go. More.
Get
There we go. Got him. Man, turrets are already still working in there. pray that I don't get shot. This is gonna be risky.
Deploying equipment package.
Remember the tile, which I do. It's right here. Got it. Okay, that turret drops. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. We have trouble coming in this direction. So I am going to throw you out there.
Deploying sentry.
Have fun. Nothing yet on that turret. I'm gonna throw another one over there.
Deploying sentry.
Because I know, yep, I knew it. Somebody was gonna peek. Flyers.
Get some! Get some!
That was the first turret providing cover. Doing yeoman's work. Yup. Easy peasy. Hold on.
Triumph for managed democracy.
Okay, let's rotate. Move. We got one more nest to smoke. Well, we got two nests to smoke, technically. I think this is going to be the heavy one.
Say hello to democracy!
It's smoked. Gotcha. Okay, yep, I see him. I throw that over there.
Deploying sentry.
Get over here and just drop down. Get ready.
Bug outpost spotted!
Peg him from the side. Okay, we control him. And then rotate carefully. And we're done.
Get some!
We are done
Get
over and
some!
out before they even
Attacking map.
knew what hit them. Now, I mean, could a 500 kilo do that? Yes, absolutely. 500 kilo could do the same thing. But in this case, we didn't have to waste what I would consider to be a pretty valuable resource
What
considering the
injury?
build that we're running. Good, broke it. All right, let's go.
Extraction is available.
Let's keep moving, keep moving. Yeah, we're just hauling. We are hauling ass at this point. Like, we got 10 minutes left on the clock. And we are about ready to finish this up. I'm genuinely curious to see how this build would operate on a level 7. You know, frick it, how far can we take this build? I mean, it's pretty fucking gnarly. Okay, flyers are moving off. Okay. There's a charger moving off over there.
10 minutes remaining.
But we're probably gonna draw a Zyre. Go get him, boys.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Have a taste of democracy! Bug outpost spotted! Prepare to
Alright,
exterminate!
where's the gas going? Right there. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing the charger. There he is. He's coming.
Fire in the hole!
Put a gas grenade on him. Okay, triple funnel him. Gas. Load. 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 More gas. Ready for another fight. That tank is hurting. He's bleeding.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
There we go, he's dead. So it may not have been the most efficient way to kill him, but every hit was enough to stagger him. He couldn't charge, he couldn't do what he needed to do. Stop the fight.
Extraction is available.
Shit, we got another group coming.
Down equipment package.
Gas. Or nope, no gas.
Lost. Sending replacement. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Democracy has landed!
Grab that. Kidding me. Running out of time here. I think we have all that extra time.
Get some!
What the hell did it hit? That rail cannon should have hit the tank, or should have hit the PT. Okay, I got a plan.
Feels good!
Extraction is available. Deploying sentry.
Fire in the hole!
I think that turret worked. Second one? Alright, we gotta do this and we gotta get out.
Out of stim!
Sending down equipment package.
You bitches.
Injury? What injury? Dropping a pin.
That's not gonna help.
Firing orbital strike.
I'll get one of them. Okay, I at least broke his sack.
Sending down sentry. Extraction shuttle inbound.
Oh, that's part of our problem. We're on flak. There we go. Got him. Are you fucking kidding me? All right, that's a downside. That's a downside of the blitzer. Holy shit!
Reinforcement budget running low.
It's a mess.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Ready to liberate.
Sending down support weapon. Deploying sentry. ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if we're not going to be able to not use emergency extract for this.
Helldivers not at extraction site. Pelican 1 landing aborted. Regaining
1 minute
altitude.
left. Destroyer preparing to leave.
For
I just need some
prosperity!
cover. I need some cover.
Sending down sentry. Super destroyer leaving
Pelican
low
1
orbit.
returning to
Emergency
extraction point.
extraction shuttle
Making sure
deployed.
you're inside the extraction radius.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
One gas grenade. One gas. Oh shit. That's one of my machine guns. I don't like how it's pointed at me.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Oh shit.
Freedom forever!
Oh, that is a lot of trouble right next to me.
Get some! Get
Fuck
some!
off.
ETA T-minus 30
Yes.
seconds.
We gotta go.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Feels good!
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
One gas. They say that's the last one.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Nothing behind. They're all in front.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Time to leave.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
I have no idea how I survived that one. That was too close. That was way too close. That should. Everything went to shit at the very end there because we lost control of the number of enemies that were out there and we didn't have a quick way to deal with them. So that's something I need to factor in. So maybe we do switch out the rail cannon for like the 500 or something else that we can just drop and just say, hey, blow everything up in this grid square. Because, like I said, I think we're close. I think we're very close to having like a similar build that we can just start running up the flagpole for bugs. But we're gonna have to play with it. We're gonna have to play with that last stratagem a little bit. And I don't know, I might actually switch out my shotgun for like the halt or something. Because I feel like that, I don't know, like when it comes to aluminum, you have just the one set of aluminum you're gonna do, right? But for the bugs, you have three different sets you could potentially be dealing with. And that's always going to be tricky to work around. 745. That felt absolutely right. All right. We're going to call it there tonight. I'm a bit tired, but I thank you guys for coming on out, watching the VOD, doing whatever. I'm going to probably pull the first part of this stream and make that a separate video and get that uploaded on YouTube because I think I do want to do some level of review content, and I think actually, like, I really feel proud of myself for the first part of the stream. Like, it might have been kind of boring, but hey, you know, we all start somewhere, right? Anyways, guys,